No Jesus myth without the Jesuits. I'm making a little video because a lot of people are in this false hope that anything will happen and anybody will save them. So I think it's really important that at this moment of time they really realize that they get just fooled over a long time. So I'm just putting the facts out. People can do with it what they want, but instead to just start to comment because you see the title, listen the video at least until the end. And there are some other videos on this channel who get deeper into that. And I will make also videos coming about the whole Freemasonic and sun god worship and so on. So just look at what is coming and make with it what you want. But because a lot of people are getting out of this, realizing what is going on at the moment with this whole Corona psyops, they see that QAnon is bullshit, so now they are coming and think Jesus will save them, and this will not happen. That's the fact of things, and they have to realize what they're really supporting with this kind of energy, and who really promote this kind of idea of Jesus, God, Christ, and all this. It's really important that people realize that. Otherwise, they will get deceived, and that is what we don't wish for anyone. So nobody would hear about Jesus without the Jesuits, because the Jesuits are the infiltrated in any domains, in any religion, in any cult, in any movement, in all that. It's not to point a finger on the Jesuit, it's just to comprehend who are really the soldiers behind the whole system, who infiltrate and twist, hijack, and manipulate. So there is no second coming of Jesus. That will not happen. This hope is used for the system to go on with their agenda. Jesus never exists. Jesus Christ, God, Yahweh, or whatever name you use, is a Jesuit tool from Rome to manipulate the people. Jesuits are the Vatican order of military. And the Order of Malta also is the military order behind the whole church. The goal is full control over people. Hope can and will be used and abused. Yeah? Anyone who hope will be get into that mud and sink. Yeah? So they are easy targets. Spirituality, spirit, you all means impaling your soul, your life. And in belief there is a lie. We have covered that in many videos. And these very irresponsible slaves only need a master. Yeah. If you want to take your life in your hands, then you have to take responsibility, but not surrendering to any kind of master. The church, in the church people drink blood and eat the body of Christ. This should already alert a lot of people who went into church, and is not to accuse or to judge anything. Anyone can do what they want, but they should realize what is really going on, because this is a deeply black magic manipulation tool the church has set up to manipulate the whole humanity, if you want, on the whole earth. So the Jesuits are a military organization, not a religious order. The chief and general of army, not the mere father abbot of a monastery. And the aim of the organization is power, power in its most despot exercise, absolute power, universal power, power to control the world by the voltation of a single man. Black Pope, the supreme general of the Jesuitism, is the most absolute of despotism, and at the same time the greatest and most enormous of abuse. Napoleon, already 1700. So we have the Jesuit oath. If this is really the public oath, I have no clue. Yeah, I am not a Jesuit, and I was not in a Jesuit school. but to comprehend that once somebody is in a Jesuit school and under indoctrination of Jesuit, they will do whatever task they make. If they are doctors, if they're lawyers, if they are scientists, if they are cult leaders or whatever, if they are under Jesuit oath, they will always obey the Jesuit. So whatever, even if they say they don't agree with the Jesuit, they are always following the orders of the Jesuit. So the Jesuits are the original men in black, yeah, and since hundreds of years, going all over the earth and preach their stuff. And if you think this is just something that is going on in the last centuries, this is already 1500 in India, in America. They are going to Indians in South America, in Asia. Forbidden City. Yeah, we have also the Marco Polo, for example. He was a Jesuit, and he was with Genghis Khan, and so the whole manipulation until the Chinese emperor and so on. So the Knight Templars, they were everywhere. Of course, once the Knight Templar were forbidden, that was part of the plan, to make them, to burn them and put in this history that the Knight Templars are gone. But they just went underground, and so they set up a lot of different stuff, and we are always coming back to the same Templar, the Pharaoh, who want to control the world. And they are very clear with their goals, so they will do anything they can, even make people think that there is a Jesus or something like that. So already the image of Jesus is, of course, the emperor of the Caesar, yeah. And this is also what God means, yeah. If you have written law about God, then you have to know that this means Caesar, because we are still in the Roman Empire. In America, everywhere you have civil code and the common law. This also goes back to the Vatican, yeah. No matter if it's the Queen means the crown, and copyright ownership, all that goes back to Rome. So also the whole dead worship, because this, if you worship Jesus, then you worship dead, yeah. This people should also be very alerting that why they are worshipping dead if they want to worship, if they mean to worship life, yeah, because this is all what is going back. It is the twisted life that is put into deep Kabbalah, yeah. So the pagan, that is the first sun worship, divide the sky into 12 zodiacs, and so the Christian just adopt exactly the same thing. So it is the whole sun worship that is going on, and I will definitely go deeper into that, but for the moment this is just a little video. So this Jesus that is worshipped is the Jesuits, yeah. So this is another Freemasonic, because the Jesuit are the Society of Jesus, yeah. A society is always Freemasonic. So in fact, you are worshipping the Jesuits, the structure, same as Shiva or Lucifer. So it is always from the dark to the light is exactly what everyone is hoping for, and this is exactly what the whole worship about the Solomon Temple is about. And so they just to comprehend that all this Masonic stuff is coming from the Jesuit, Rosicrucian, and the whole part where they split up the different fractions of the Jesuit to infiltrate from the underground. So, but finally, this is all, no matter the name you use, yeah, this is all going back to the same system. And the ones who have a master, yeah, they worship Baal, yeah. This is pure Babylonian Talmud, and people should realize that this is Kabbalistic, deep Kabbalistic, and that's why people get deceived very quickly. You also have to comprehend that the Bible is not written by simple people, but this is, of course, the agenda of the church. So you can't read the Bible and be against the Vatican. You can't be against the Jesuit and worship Jesus. This is all goes together. Yeah, people have to comprehend that. So people ask, how can we? Who created all that? Yeah, this is all. But somebody had to create all that. But the thing is, where is the beginning and the end of the tree? Is it the roots? Is it the seed? But the seed is coming from another tree, so there is no beginning, no end. The leaves falling down, giving life, that's the cycle of life. This never stops. So by worshipping the whole Babylonian Talmud is that you worship dead and not life. This is all what it is about. And if you decide there is a beginning, there is also an end. And this is exactly what the whole worship about Jesus, God, QAnon, the whole Babylonian system is about, to bring destruction and to rise from the ashes. Yeah? You hear all that bullshit. But nothing grows in ashes. Yeah? Then even the plant that is working through the concrete all the time, it will get destroyed. Yeah. So this is the important point, that we know that how they want to destroy everything, and this is the guys who are doing this through all these different kind of pagan worship, and worship the sun. Why worship the sun? The sun is always here. Life is always there. Give us always air to breathe. Why should we worship something that is dead? Yeah, this is exactly what they want. Rome reversed means amor, means love. Yeah. So in the opposite, they want to bring us in the opposite through that Kabbalah. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.